The Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, or CDEMA, is a regional entity charged with addressing issues related to Caribbean disaster management. Acting Executive Director Elizabeth Riley shared more on CDEMA, as well as the agency's efforts for its 19 member states en route to the 2021 Caribbean hurricane season.
To mitigate the risk of disasters, inspect and repair your roof annually. Also, keep the trees and bushes well trimmed. Prepared Caribbean.
We have a responsibility to mobilize and coordinate disaster relief in support of that state. We also work to mitigate or reduce the consequences of disasters in our countries, and this is done not only during non-emergency times, but we also use the opportunity of recovery in the aftermath of events to put measures in place to build more resilience in country through, for example, Build Back Better interventions.
CDEMA's track record of providing crucial support and logistics for previous hurricane seasons includes major relief for Hurricanes Matthew, Joaquin, the Bahamas' 2019 Hurricane Dorian, as well as other notable disaster events.
We also had a major operation in 2017 in the aftermath of Hurricanes Irma and Maria, when 5 of our participating states were significantly impacted, and 3 of them were impacted to a level 3, which in our system means that their national systems were not in a position to fully cope with the impacts and they needed some assistance. So in those instances in Dominica and in the BVI, we dispatched a range of support teams, operational support for the Emergency Operations Center. We deployed personnel to do damage assessment, also assistance in the area of relief management.
With years of hurricane experience under their belts, the staff at CDEMA have prepared regional states with information and training for an above-average 2021 hurricane season compounded by a global pandemic.
We had supported our states with a range of guidance documents related to, for example, shelter management in the context of COVID-19. And many of our states have had to relook sheltering arrangements so that they can take into account the COVID-19 protocols of physical distancing. We've had to provide guidance along with our sister agency, CARFA, on various hygiene arrangements which needed to be undertaken in shelters to enhance the facilities, including access to hand sanitizers and making sure that personal protective equipment like masks are available in the shelter in the event that shelterees arrive and may not necessarily have brought them with them. We've also discussed the matter of augmenting water supplies at shelters. Of course, because of the hand washing regime, the amount of water that you're going to utilize in shelters is going to be more.
Taking into account COVID-19, the agency has made significant adjustments to its support delivery procedures.
So we've been exploring the use of information and communication technology to deliver remote assistance, since it is inevitable that if a country requires support from the system, that there will be some delays in getting human or technical resources on the ground because of PCR testing and quarantine, various quarantine protocols, etc. So this year, we've had the opportunity to exercise those plans during the St. Vincent and the Grenadines volcanic eruption.
Despite challenges, Ms. Riley and her team remain firm in their mission to effectively promote disaster management, disaster reduction, and a culture of regional hurricane preparedness.
We do have, of course, the National Emergency Management offices and the supporting organization, but it's important that as individuals, we meet our National Emergency Management organizations halfway. So if you do your part and the national system does its part, it is likely we're going to have a much better outcome. So I really encourage you to expand your knowledge, ask the questions, get the information you need to get, and very importantly, take those preparatory actions that you're advised to do.
Before the hurricane season, prepare your property for high winds and surge waters. In addition, monitor your home utilities. Prepared Caribbean.
To learn more about the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, please visit www.cdema.org.